Some days it's really hard to go outside and start documenting, start taking photographs, to start making videos. But I have to push myself. I feel like if you're not in motion, if you're not trying to always be creating something, it's really hard to continue in creating. It's almost like if you stop, everything stops. I can't really think, I can't really create anything. And I feel like sometimes people really romanticize creativity. Creativity is not something that you just like wake up and then you have it on that day. It's not a magical thing. It's something that you have to work really hard all the time. You just get creative if you're in motion, if you're working hard. And that's what I really believe on. Today was one of those days that I really didn't want to do any vlogging, or I didn't want to go outside to make any photographs. But I have a goal. I want to get better. I want to be better at taking photographs. I want to be better at making videos. So I have to push myself. A lot of the time people don't really see it, what is behind everything, what is behind your creativity. And people don't realize how hard it is to be a person that works with a creative thing. You have to spend a lot of time thinking, and you have to spend a lot of time doing a lot of other things that nobody really realizes. But I'm not really complaining about anything here. To be honest, since I started doing YouTube, I think was one of the best things that happened to me in the last year, because I'm way more productive than I ever been in my entire life. I'm always thinking about what am I gonna say here? How am I feeling? I'm writing a lot, and writing is really helping me to be a better photographer, to be a better videographer. It is funny how writing is really changing how I approach everything. It's something that really makes a difference in my life. I can't go one day without writing now. It's almost like recording. It's starting to be a thing that's happening all the time. And I think consistency is really important sometimes, and people don't really notice that. If you're a photographer, if you're an artist, whatever the fuck you do, if you're consistent, that's much more important than anything else. Sometimes I know we want to have some validation, we want to have a lot of people watching our things and giving us likes and comments. I said that about a video that I done a few weeks ago, a week ago I think. But in the end, the most important thing is consistency. If you keep being consistent, you're gonna just get better and better on what you're doing. And I think that should be a priority. One thing that I do a lot of the times, I try to not think about the numbers, and I try to think more about my schedule. If I plan to make 3 videos a week, 4 videos a week, I will be more proud if I achieve that than if I get the numbers or something else that I can't really control. A lot of the times I can't really control how many people are watching my thing or if it's getting any traction. But making this, coming here and talking to my camera and shooting most days, I can totally control that. And I know I've been talking a lot about social media or how creating content affect my creativity and all. It's just because I've been thinking a lot about that. I feel like I don't want to have to come here and make a video where I have to do a hook, where there is all this formula to be successful online. I just want to do what I want to do and not really care about those things. To be honest, I think when I go to YouTube and I watch a lot of other videos, a lot of the time I'm really bored. It feels like everyone is doing the same thing. Everyone is using AI. The scripts are all very similar. And I don't want to do the same. I get it that it's also hard to make something new when all you study, it shows you the same things. But that's what I want to do. I want to create something new that's meaningful to me. And I feel like if you want to do something, the best thing that you can do is just be yourself. People will see your photographs, people will watch you if you are yourself, and you're gonna find the right people that actually like your stuff, that actually enjoy your work and pay attention to it. If you're just following a trend, if you're just trying to take that photograph with a silhouette because this gave you loads of likes, are you really being yourself? That's what I think a lot of the time. And I really love documenting everything. This is like, it's being my priority in life. Like documenting either if it's a still or motion, doesn't really matter. I want to document and speak to my viewer through those images, through those movies, and see where I can get, and also have an archive of my life. This is like completely beautiful to have everything that you've done and documented through years. I imagine in a few years when I look back to this, it's just going to be amazing to have all this archive. To Belfast, so I'm a photographer. I take photos on the street, so I'm just going around, and I knew that there was a skate park here. I was like, I go there, see someone skating.
Yeah, but this is only single player, so it's most of the like actually good skates.
Ah, okay.
The other place will probably be in Newcastle.
Okay. This is a little bit out of the way for me. Here it's kind of easier for me to get it. Yeah. Can I see you doing some tricks? You can? What can you do? That's hard. Sick. How long are you skating? 2 months, aye. You used to have loads of time.
But I moved to scooter.
Okay.
But my scooter broke some buckets.
I've never scooter before. I always skateboard when I was younger. No, I can't. If I do that, I die now. I literally can't. Can I take a portrait of you together? Yeah? If you used to stay here. Maybe if you go up there. Yeah. And then you just get together. Just look at me serious, no smiles, just like 1 second. I'm just gonna check the light in here. So 5. Okay. Yeah, sick. Thank you. I'll be around, don't mind me. Okay. Thank you lads. And if you just want to get my Instagram, I can give you my Instagram and you can see my photos there. Do you know? I can type it for you there. It might take a bit because this is a 35mm, so I have to develop this.
Where do you usually get your film developed?
I develop myself.
Actually?
Yeah.
Your own darkroom?
You don't need a darkroom to develop film. If you're printing, you need a darkroom. But if you're just developing, you just need a dark bag and chemicals.
That's mad, didn't you know that? That's class. I like it's amazing.
What?
I love to see people using other mediums for photography.
Yeah.
Rather than, I feel like the more the analog, amazing, like honestly.
Yeah, no, film is my favorite thing. It's just like it makes a different photograph.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is 60 years old. Yeah.
I think everything I have, I'm trying to remember. Because I actually found a whole lot of them dumped. I found, what was it? A Kodak Brownie number 2, a Trip 35.
Did you find a Trip 35?
Yeah.
Dumped.
Wow. Charity shop threw it out.
Aye.
Trip 35. Olympus Trip 35. I have a whole bunch of them. I have do you know the Diana cameras? The one, no?
Yeah.
Yes, I have one of them. That was my grandmother's.
That's really nice. How old are you?
14.
You should photograph more. Photograph more, man. It's something very nice if you like it. Do you know?
Yeah, I have a DJI drone, Mini 3. You know, I think I have a bit of footage.
Aye. Yeah, I'm recording for YouTube too.
Aye?
That's what I'm doing with the camera.
Let's see. What's happened to Dad?
Always surprise me when I don't want to go outside. Something always happen. that's why I think I keep pushing to go outside. I need to have that fire, that thing. And it's always nice to go to different places, meet new people, have a conversation, and just shoot. You know, it was super nice how that wee boy there, he really loves photography. At 14, like, I wish I had started that early. Like, I started at what, 33? Yeah. So now you kind of know my age. But it's just incredible. Like, I really hope that boy gonna keep taking photographs, because if he's 14 and he has all those cameras and he likes film photography, he probably understands a little bit what he's doing already. So if he get a career out of that, he gonna be very successful, I hope. Or no, if you just keep shooting anyway, just for fun, just take photographs, just document, do what you like doing it. Try to cross here again without being murdered. But yeah, I finished my first row. As I was saying, it's hard for me to shoot here. Sometimes I don't shoot a lot. I go outside, and if I have like few photographs, I'm happy with it. Since I moved here, I don't think I have one photograph that I'm really happy when it comes through street. When it comes through documentary or journalism, I did get some photos that I like, but that's a different scenario. I think when you're on the street, you can't really control what's happening. But when there is an event or something like this, as a photographer, it's much easier to produce an image, because people can expect to be photographed when they're at a protest, when they're at an event, when they are at an event, I don't know. Yeah. English is not, my first language is Portuguese. So it'd be much easier for myself to make a YouTube video, a YouTube channel talking in Portuguese, but now I decided to make it in English. I'm gonna shoot a little bit more and try to enjoy more the day. Today's the first day that's not so sunny. It's still quite warm, but it's not roasting, which is quite nice. It's a little bit refreshing. Let's go in. Yeah, so that is a way better day than I planned. Just to be outside and do what I love without thinking about anything. I think that's the best thing that I could really do today. Also, it's nice to try this new camera, to go around, not really be worried about my gear. It's just so simple. I have it on the table here. There's a small tripod, and I really want to remove all those frictions that I have in my work. I want to bring smaller cameras and make my work much easier, because I think in the end, what is worth it is just documenting the day and literally telling the story, not really the best image quality. Of course, I'm gonna bring my Sony with me sometimes, but it's not gonna be always with a Sony for now on. I do want to try and see what can I get from that camera and make everything easy, no frictions at all, but keep working hard. Removing the frictions doesn't mean that you're gonna work less, just mean you're gonna cut some roads, cut some things to get to make your work easier, if that makes sense. When I talk about friction, I mean that I want to remove anything that's gonna make it harder for me to produce work. And there are a few things lately that making me producing work harder. And I feel like social media is one of the reasons why I haven't been producing so much, because sometimes I'm so much on social media and I don't really like that. So that's one of my goals from now on. I just want to be out of it. Not really be checking Instagram, not really be doom scrolling, not really be doing all those things. Like, everyone does it really, but I really don't want to do it. I feel like even today, this morning I woke up and my brain was just working. I had all those ideas for the video today. I was thinking a lot about a lot of things, but then I started doom scrolling and kind of like, they just disappeared. Like, I don't know how that works, but it just didn't feel great. So I really don't want to be on social media all the time. And I want to have things, have systems that will help me go outside, do more work, make more videos. That's all I wanted. Because when I'm not producing, I don't really feel right. I need to be doing something. I need to be making a video. I need to be taking photographs to feel good about my life, really. If I'm not doing stuff, I just don't feel good, which can be a problem sometimes, but that's how it is, really. And talking about the DJI again, I feel like this camera is perfect. It took every friction I had before and made my life so simple. I'm gonna go home now and I have to edit all this footage and see how I'm gonna color grade that. I'm not really happy with this smaller sensor, but that's one thing that I'm gonna lose by using that camera. And it goes back what I said before. I think this story should matter more than that camera. Maybe I'm telling you that because I'm trying to tell that to myself. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take photos every day.